Hello, this is Michael Meredith and I want to show you my art gallery. I've been doing artwork for about 30 years now and I'm quite skilled in at least 20 different arts and crafts, and I've worked in quite a few others over the years. This work came out of the enjoyment and study of Renaissance artwork, and as you'll see, I did quite a few different types of work. And this is my living room. This is Four Sisters. I worked mainly from photographs. The shoulders here I did using my own shoulders reflected in the mirror, and I really did enjoy inventing all that clothing. I mean, kind of getting into clothing design, although I've kind of failed on the big one. You'll see that one pretty soon. I should be getting it up. It's 32 feet high. This is an evolution of a Michelangelo sculpture. I believe it was called Tati Dondo, and I call it Talking Mother. Let's see, she does appear to be talking to you. She's very lively. Some people say she's actually more lively than Michelangelo's work. Sometimes he just doesn't have the people talking in the way some of his predecessors, like Donatello, for example, had extremely lively sculptures. And that's why a lot of people think maybe Donatello was the best artist who ever lived, not Michelangelo. This is a gymnast. This is a singer lady, and this is a dancer. This is a painting by Beryl that we purchased when we were just recently married and had a baby, and we're actually too poor to afford it, but we both just loved it. So we went and bought it, and we still got it, my wife and me. This is the Ormuzdu sculpture. Started out as something quite different, and then I painted it. Got the idea to paint it gold, and I don't know where I got the idea to wrap it in black velvet. Just always playing around with fabrics. You saw some of the fabric back up in those other sculptures, and plus the sculptural fabrics, you know, so some of them are real and some of them are not. This is the room addition I built to do bronze sculpting and glass casting in the year 2001, and I actually built it so as to house this large sculpture here, which is Jesus arriving in heaven. So it has 11-foot ceiling, and that big mirror behind it is part of an older science project for getting hot water and electricity at the same time out of sunlight. The face, I used my own face reflected in a mirror, and then I added Michelangelo's eyes and hair to it, and I think it came out pretty good. This is the undulating wave phenomena that I believe permeates the universe and underlays and sits behind everything that we know and see. At least that's kind of what the physicists are telling us. So I think from a poetic and a scientific point of view, it's kind of the truth. So I was trying to come up with a good way to portray this fundamental thing, and I didn't have $1 million to do the glass casting, so I came up with this cloth, which I call God cloth, because that's what it seems like to me. This is Mom at the beach, and it's a big picture of the beach with a plaster casting of the face that I've been using for a lot of different things. You'll see it was in Ormuzdu, and you'll see it on the 32-foot high statue. You can find more information on it, bigsculpture.org. And here's another casting of it. This blue, I really like this blue color. It's got multi-layers and little cracks in it and stuff. I need a better camera to really show it. This bronze face is sitting on a table that I made. I came up with that color combination. It's pretty interesting. And that is another sculpture I'll show you in a moment. This is the model for the big sculpture, and this is about what she'll look like when you're standing in front of her. She's 32 feet high, and that's the stance that I want. I'm not sure if I can get it because of some engineering problems. but I'm working on it. Here's another one of the small mirrors. Pretty interesting, huh? This is the Ice Princess, made here I think in 2002 or 3. Here's another example of the gymnast put on top of a painting that I did. I sometimes do these abstract paintings, they're a lot of fun and very colorful. This is one of the old ceramic works that I did. I glazed it. I was working with ceramics and glazes and stuff back then, but I never did glaze it. Here's a small work. This was rather a large work, but the woman's head, see, this is her body, there's her hand. She's holding these 4 children, but her poor head fell off and broke, and I never fixed it. You can find photos of it on my webpage, bigsculpture.org, and then there's some other photos of it on the web that I should be making into a blog pretty soon.